Jay Nathaniel. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Shooter taking a shot deep. Open target. Got it. Her third. From left to right. Sets off. Oh,
Down!
watch who's gonna step. He's gonna go for the. It fell from the sky into Aaron Isley.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the CFSL YouTube, brought to you by PX1 Sports. This is Morty here in the booth, joined by Valente. How we feeling, my man?
Yeah, I am feeling great. We have a huge game on our hands tonight. A lot of storylines, are going to unfold, like Tennessee AD David Ware returning to Alabama for the first time.
The Alabama Crimson Tide versus the Tennessee Volunteers. Let's get this game started. The ball is going to be going to the Volunteers to start this first quarter off. They're going to run that return up the middle and stop things at about the 30-yard line. The impact player there, Falcon Chestnut, looking to get things started for the Volunteers, the quarterback.
Yeah, Chestnut had a really big game last week. 32 for 46, 303 yards, and 3 touchdowns through the air.
It's going to be a quick handoff to the right side, but Kelby Fulton gets stopped before he can get too much done. That's 3 yards accomplished, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, Kelby Fulton's been one of the most active running backs in the league. He had 20 carries for 154 yards last week against Notre Dame.
2 receivers on each side, but Chestnut's going to hand it off instead. Kelby Fulton, another couple yards, going to make it 3rd and 1.
Yeah, nice gain there for Kelby Fulton. A big 3rd and 1 coming up for the Volunteers.
2 receivers on each side yet again. Almost at the 40-yard line. Another handoff there to Fulton, who's going to run upfield and find 12. That's going to be 1st down.
Yeah, and Fulton, like I said before, has been their big play guy this season. He's got a nice gain. They're close to midfield here. Tennessee marching early on.
We're at the 47-yard line. Tennessee Volunteers, 2 receivers on the right side. But wait a minute, looks like Chestnut's going to hold on to it. Quick dump out to the right side and just shy. Wait a minute, that is a 1st down. James Triplett, great reception.
That's a good first catch of the night by the junior from Fredericksburg, Virginia.
1st down yet again at the 43-yard line, right hash mark, and Chestnut's going to throw a quick dump down the middle. Nico Dennis going to secure it.
Yeah, good game there by the senior from Halifax, Canada. Tennessee's moving this ball.
Almost at the 30, the 32. Volunteers have another 1st down. A lot of opportunity to play with. Wait a minute, Chestnut's going to hold on to it and run upfield. Another 1st down. Goodness.
Yeah, good pull there by Chestnut. Good blocks up front and another good 10-yard gain.
2 receivers on right side. We're on the left hash mark, and let's see what we can do here. Another handoff to Fulton, who's going to run through and find 4 yards.
Well, you know what? You'll take 4 yards every time. He has 4 carries for 25 yards on the night so far.
We're past the 20. We're creeping up on the goal line, but let's see if Tennessee can secure the job. Wait a minute. Sacked in the backfield. Chestnut gets taken down.
Yeah, he gets swallowed up on that play by the defensive end, Jared Cook. Big 3rd down coming up for the Bama defense.
3rd and 11. Volunteers need to make something happen right here, right now, or they're going to lose their opportunity for their 1st touchdown of the game. Chestnut diving back, and he's able to find a target, though, but taken in the backfield yet again. Kelby Fulton couldn't find any yards. We're 4th and 10.
Yeah, only able to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and Tennessee is going to kick here.
Let's see if that kicker can make it happen. Johnny Perfecto able to find the perfect kick, putting 3 points on the board for the Volunteers. That's a decent way to get things started.
Yeah, it is. And if you're Bama, you are happy with the way that drive ended. Bid don't break defense, but Tennessee, you're happy with points as well.
As the ball is now in hands of Bama, they do get stopped before the 20, it looks like. Jay Reason finds a little bit.
And I mentioned storylines. Bama is looking for their first win on the season tonight.
Let's see if they can make it happen. Quick handoff to the halfback, Booker Travis, who couldn't find any yardage, making a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Anthony Wost on the stop. They're going to credit that to him, and that's going to be a tackle for loss.
2nd and 10. You're the 20-yard line. Another handoff there to the halfback as runs upfield. Booker Travis, again, couldn't make anything happen.
And that was a really good job by Devin Pounds and Lee Russ setting the edge there, making sure he couldn't cut to the outside. And that's going to be another gain of nothing. Big 3rd down coming up.
This could be a huge throw for Bama. Should Thomas make it happen, but throw down middle, couldn't find a target. That's 4th and 10. Amazing defense for the Volunteers.
Yeah, great defense, and that could have went the other way, but they're going to punt and get the ball back anyway.
That's a safe move. That's a safe move. You know what? Because they're real close to that goal line, I would hate to give it up to the Volunteers right here and give them easy access to the end zone. Instead, we're going to punt downfield and make them work for that first touchdown as Adam Salas finds 11 yards.
Yeah, solid return there, and Tennessee is going to have good starting field position. Not as good as they would have had if they got that pick, though.
Ball back in hands of the Tennessee Volunteers. 2 receivers on left side. Chestnut's going to hold on to it and run upfield and get an easy 1st down, but he's put down hard.
Yeah, Chestnut can get it done himself. He's made some plays with his legs throughout the course of the season so far, making another one there.
2 receivers on the right. He's got Booker Travis right next to him. Sorry, the halfback for Volunteers who runs upfield. That's Kelby Fulton, who gets 13 yards.
Yeah, he's averaging 7.6 yards per carry tonight. And like I mentioned before, he's their big play guy, and getting him the ball is good news for Tennessee.
The running game is great for the Volunteers, but let's see if the passing game is as well. It doesn't matter now because the ball goes back in hands for Kelby Fulton, who finds another 1st down. This guy is unstoppable.
Yeah, he's on fire. And I got to give some credit to the big guys up front, making a hole there for him, just pretty much making his job as easy as it can be.
Great point there. Yeah, the O-line's doing a great job of letting Fulton do what he wants to do, but he doesn't fall through the O-line. He's trying to make a hole himself, but is put down by one of the safeties diving in.
Yeah, only a 1-yard gain for Fulton there. That's something that's really rare out of him.
2nd and 9, though. A lot of opportunity still. 3 receivers on the left. Near the 12-yard line as Chestnut hands it off to Fulton yet again, who runs upfield and finds a couple yards. That's going to be 3rd and 4.
That's Adam Stiles on the carry. He gets absolutely hammered down, and a big 3rd and 4 coming up.
Let's see how this goes. 3rd and 4. You've got one more opportunity to get to the goal line and really get in place. Volunteers have a lot at stake for this one play. Quick dump down the middle. It's going to go to Brett, who gets a touchdown for the Volunteers.
Yeah, very tight window throw there by Falcon Chestnut. Just fits it in perfectly. And that's going to get 6 on the board for the Volunteers. They're going to take a 2-possession lead here early on. Huge play there for the Vols.
They got another 6 on the board. Let's see if they can make it 7 and put double digits on the scoreboard for the Vols. Wait for this field goal to go through. Johnny Perfecto lands a perfect kick up the middle of the field goal. Great stuff indeed. And 10 points on the board for only 5 minutes in this game so far. That's a great spot for the Volunteers. Let's see if the Crimson Tide can make something happen now that they've got the ball in hand. Instead of kneeling, they're going to run upfield and try to find some extra yards, but not a lot of blocking happening as Xander Freeman only finds 27.
A decent return there, and overall on switch, we have an 8-yard touchdown pass to Titan Chin as Ohio State's going to go up 7-3 over USC with 5:07 left in the first.
Looks like Bama's investing heavy in this run game, but the blocking just wasn't quite there. Booker Travis runs through a few, but is taken down eventually. 2nd and 4.
A solid run there for Booker Travis. He had an okay game last week, 16 carries for 42 yards, basically averaging 3 yards a carry there.
Maybe Thomas goes for a pass this time around. 2 receivers on the left. Going to go for a quick dump down the middle. Darnell with a good slant finds 4 yards. Going to secure their 1st down.
That's his first catch of the game, and Darnell has had a pretty solid season so far. 13 catches for 129 yards and a touchdown. And he's pretty much been the safety blanket for Coulter Thomas.
We're at the 38-yard line. Looking to make something happen here. What was he jumping over there? Was that a ghost defense player? What in the world?
Yeah, I think Booker Travis may have pressed triangle just a bit too early there. Only a gain of 2 on the play.
That's a shame. That's all right. 2nd and 8. Still a lot of time to play with here, Bama. No need to get stressed out. No need to worry here. As a quick handoff yet again to Booker Travis, who only finds 1 yard, 3rd and 7.
Yeah, big 3rd down coming up for the Bama offense. They're 0 for 1 on 3rd down. You don't want to stall the drive here. Keep pushing and move the chains.
40-yard line. Bama looking for a throw way downfield, but no target there. Coulter Thomas, another incomplete pass.
Yeah, they're going to punt back to Tennessee. And like Ware said, Mentai Teo's girlfriend was on the field, and it looked like Coulter Thomas was trying to throw a pass to her.
Looks like Bama's forced to punt and get it back to the Volunteers, who have been looking really good this game.
Yeah, they have. I mean, offensively, defensively, they've been doing great. Falcon Chestnut doing everything he needs to, making those throws, and even with his legs as well.
And not even just Chestnut, but the defense for the Vols has been incredible. I mean, Bama hasn't been able to find more than a couple first downs. Now the ball's back in hands of the Volunteers. There's a quick slant down the middle. Angel Martinez finds 13 yards. Another first down for the Vols.
That's the 3-star freshman from Orlando, Florida, with his first catch of the game.
2 receivers on left, 1 on right. We're past the 50-yard line. Wait a minute, Chestnut's going to hold on to it and run up left, but he is put down. Ouch.
Yeah, solid gain there of 5, but he gets absolutely tattooed there by Pedro Montero, the freshman from New York, New York.
Vols are 2nd and 5 on the 42-yard line. Got a lot of opportunity to play with here. Chestnut yet again going to hold on to it and trying to run upfield, but looks like one of those DTs moved off the block. That's Lucien Nistor.
Yeah, Lucien Nistor able to stop what could have been a big gain. Only able to get back to the line of scrimmage, though. Tennessee's 2 for 3 on 3rd down.
3rd and 4, and the Vols got to make something happen here. Great throw down the middle. Goes to Kelby Fulton. Secures a first down.
Yeah, and that's all you need to just get past the sticks. He finds his man, Kelby Fulton, and keeps the drive going.
Let's see what the Vols can do. Another throw on the left side this time around and runs into an offender. That's Nico Dennis with 9 yards. Going to make it 2nd and 1.
Yeah, good blocks there for Nico Dennis and a nice 9-yard gain. Falcon Chestnut, a perfect 7 for 7 so far in this game.
Let's see how long he can hold on to that, though. Chestnut's got his hands on the ball, looking for a target on the left side. Looks like he's going to find Reggie James this time around. He's able to find a first down.
Yeah, that's Reggie James' first catch of the day. He got absolutely tattooed as well on that catch.
2 receivers on each side. Let's see where Chestnut's going to look for. He's going to hand it off to what looks like Fulton, who's running upfield and finds a first down and then some. 12-yard rush. Going to make it 1st and goal.
Yeah, he was able to get away from the defender, chasing him from behind, and a huge gain there by Kelby Fulton. And it's 1st and goal.
2 receivers on left, 1 on right. 1st and goal. Chestnut's going to hand it off to Fulton, who absolutely puts it into a defender, but another one puts him down. Only 2 yards.
Yeah, and that's probably one of the better 2-yard gains you're ever going to see in this league. You know, stiff arms a man and just pushes forward for a couple.
Looks like this could be a throw. A great slant out. Oh, my God. Angel Martinez barely got his foot in. That's a touchdown for the Vols.
Yeah, great awareness there by Angel Martinez and a huge play to get into the end zone. 3-score lead here for Tennessee. This is huge for them.
And Johnny Perfecto yet again. Another successful kick, another successful point. 17 points on the board for the Volunteers, and the Crimson Tide have yet to get rid of that goose egg just yet, but they're getting their hands on the ball now to look to run upfield and maybe make something happen. But a huge pileup is going to stop Jay or Ezor.
Yeah, decent return there for Bama, but if you're Bama, you've got to get something going early on here. Have 11 seconds left in this first quarter, but a lot of time left in this game overall. Just got to get the ball moving, get some momentum going your way.
And we have a lot of time left in this game here, Val. A lot of time for Bama to play with. No need to get panicky just yet as Booker Travis tries to run upfield, but only finds 2 yards.
Yes, a solid game there by Travis, but I'd really like to see them open up the playbook and get the ball, let Coulter Thomas and the receivers go to work.
Yeah, at this point, I don't know what I would do. I mean, maybe if I'm Bama, I'd try and swap jerseys with a lineman and try and put one of them to run this ball, because it looks like Booker Travis just cannot seem to keep his feet under him. He's getting picked off, and he is a bit of a little guy, so it's hard to, handle these D linemen, but he just can't seem to keep his feet under him while he's trying to make these runs happen. It's Bama looking for something here. It's another handoff to Booker Travis, but yet again put down by one of the D linemen for the Vols.
Yeah, the Tennessee defense is just swallowing this one up. From the very first carry, they've been able to, keep them grounded, and they're 0 for 2 on third down tonight.
3rd and 7 might be 0 for 3 as there's a lot of pressure in the pocket, but almost an interception from Anthony Wose, but couldn't quite keep his hands on the ball. Regardless, that is going to stop the drive for Bama as they're forced to punt this ball downfield in order to stop the Vols from having an advantageous position to maybe get another touchdown. But we're going to make the Volunteers work for it. You want to volunteer to work? We're going to make you work. There's a lot of defenders just swarm the ball, and no yards could be found after that punt.
Yeah, muff punt there by Adam Styles. Luckily, he's able to pick that one back up. Tennessee's still going to have possession of the ball here. Solid starting field position for this drive.
First play back with Vols having their hands on the ball. Chestnut's looking for a target in the backfield, but he's going to hold on to it instead and run through the pocket. Wait a minute, he found a good amount of yards out of that. That's an easy 13-yard rush for Falcon Chestnut.
Yeah, and I like what Chestnut did there. Tried to lower the shoulder. He was ready to embrace that contact, but still a good 13-yard gain there.
No sliding around here. He was ready to hit hard, so I love to see that as Kelby Fulton gets another handoff and runs upfield. Almost found a first down. That's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, nice 9-yard gain there. He averages 7.5 yards per carry tonight. Nikolai Storm on the stop.
I love to see what the Volunteers are doing tonight. Not only has that explosive defense kept Bama from getting rid of that goose egg, but also, I mean, oh my goodness, the Volunteers have just been moving the chains nonstop, except for right now where Chestnut's sacked in the backfield, -6 yards.
Yeah, that one gets swallowed up by the Alabama defense, and that sack's going to be credited to Jared Cook. A huge play and a big 3rd down coming up for the Bama defense.
3rd and 7. The Volunteers, maybe for the first time, might be stopped. They need to pull something out quick in order to get rid of this threat that looms here at 3rd and 7. They're at the 47-yard line themselves, right hash mark. Handoff yet again to Kelby Fulton, but one of the defenders yet again is going to take down Fulton. That's bad news. They're 4th and 5.
Yeah, that was a great play there by Colt McDowell to get the stop, and Alabama's going to catch a break here, and they're going to get the ball back.
Looks like it's going to be a punt from the Vols, trying to force Bama way downfield and put a little more faith in the Volunteers defense, which they've already been doing great so far. Can't blame them.
Yeah, we almost had a for the brand moment there by the Tennessee punter, but it's going to be a touchback.
First down for Bama. Another handoff to Booker Travis. And I can't help but wonder why we're investing so heavily in this guy.
Yeah, I mean, he just hasn't worked out so far tonight. And I mean, this is one of those times where you'd hope to see Coulter Thomas air the ball out just a little bit more instead of handing that one off.
Coulter Thomas, yet again, another handoff for Booker, who finds this 6 yards this time around. But still, I mean, like you said, Coulter Thomas has a lot of passing yards. He does not need to just heavily invest in this running game, play after play after play. Let's try and air it out. Let's try and get some pressure onto Oaks or maybe Jermaine Wise, somebody in the backfield there. Here we go. Another good pass downfield, but was not complete. That's a shame.
Yeah, I like to see that they aired it out there, but they waited until 3rd down, and they're going to have to punt this one back. I feel like a lot of this, negative offense has kind of been their own doing.
Yeah, it is what it is they're forced to punt downfield, and the Volunteers are going to get their hands on the ball. Adam Stiles gets 10 yards on that return. And look at these stats. Look at this right here.
Yeah, Chestnut has been perfect so far. We're going to see if that can continue.
First down for the Volunteers at the 43-yard line, right in the middle of the field. Chestnut's got a lot of opportunity to play with as he runs forward and gets a 4-yard rush.
Gets tackled from behind. Over on Twitch, we have a Titan Chin touchdown, his second of the day. Ohio State's going to take a 14-6 lead over USC with 8:12 left in the second quarter.
3 receivers on the left side. We're on the right hash mark as Falcon Chestnut's taken down in the backfield. Amazing play there from the Bama defense.
Yeah, Jared Cook in the backfield once again. Tennessee 3 for 5 on third down. They have a third and medium.
But can they make it 4 for 6? Chestnut's looking for a target in the backfield, but so much pressure in the pocket. That O-line is falling apart, and one of the defenders is going to pick it up. That's a turnover for Bama.
Peyton Lang picks the ball up, running it back the other way. Huge play by the Alabama defense. They're going to swarm Falcon Chestnut, force that one out. I think that's going to be Jared Cook with the strip sack there. And Lang just making a beautiful heads-up play and taking that one the other way. Bama showing some new life here.
A damn shame for the Vols as they couldn't find any more points on the board so far, but Bama in a very good position to maybe make something happen. Booker Travis tries to run upfield with the ball, but no yards found.
Yeah, Amen Mobley going to get credited with the tackle for loss there. Booker just 10 for 18, 10 carries, 18 yards, 1.8 yards per carry tonight.
Maybe it goes back to him yet again, investing in Booker Travis. But look at the defense for the Volunteers just swarming the ball. Tom Lambert with a nice tackle.
Yeah, he's going to get tripped up in the backfield by Tom Lambert and brought down by the Tennessee defense. And that's just going to hurt his average even more. And Bama have not converted a third down yet.
2 receivers on the left side. Play action, moving somebody over to the right. Looks like Thomas investing in the passing game. This time going to... Wait a minute. A good couple yards for Booker Travis. That's a 10-yard reception, but now Bama's 4th and 5.
Yeah, and they're going to kick the field goal here. You wish that drive could have been a bit better. You know, they started, 5 yards behind where they are now.
Kick is no good. No good at all. Bama can't seem to find any points to put on the board as they're left down a little bit again. Volunteers now in control of the ball here at the 22-yard line, left hash mark. Got 3 in the backfield along with Chestnut, but oh my God, just rushing straight forward and taking down Chestnut.
Yeah, we might have to get a couple more blockers for Jared Cook because he's been in the backfield all game long, and he's going to continue to do so as long as he goes unblocked there.
And Jared Cook has Chestnut's number. Chestnut needs to find a way to block him. There's 2 receivers on the left, 3 on the right. 2nd and 14. Chestnut investing in a receiver. Great pass goes to Reggie James, 3rd and 1.
Yeah, solid blocks up front. A lot of time in the pocket. And like you said, needs to get a blocker against Jared Cook, and they went low on him. Good game there for Reggie James.
2 receivers on each side. We're on the right hash mark of the 31-yard line. Chestnut investing in a pass yet again. Goes to Brett Britt. Finds 5 yards. That's 1st down.
Yeah, beautiful play fake there, and the Pride of Monkey's eyebrow gets his 2nd catch of the game.
1st down for the Volunteers. 3 receivers on the left side. Yet again, Chestnut investing. Wait a minute, he's holding on to it this time and running upfield. And he's able to find an easy 1st down and a couple yards on top of that. Great run for Chestnut.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's Chestnut, Fulton, or Styles. They're going to push that ball downfield.
Yeah, the run game is explosive for the Volunteers, and I don't see that stopping today as Chestnut holds on to the ball yet again, runs straight forward, and finds another 1st down. This quarterback is a monster.
He is. He's only 5'9", 175 pounds, but he is willing to take a hit, and I like that.
willing to take a hit. He's fast, he's strong, and he's just taking care of business. It's a great slap down as Chestnut tried to make a pass happen, but this is a no-fly zone.
Thor Tyson able to bat that one down in a big 2nd and 10 coming up.
2 receivers on the right side. 2nd and 10 for the Volunteers. We're at the 40-yard line. Chestnut yet again holding on to the ball and runs straight upfield and runs into a defender. 5 yards found.
Doing a good job, able to get 5 yards there. Lucien Nistor on the stop and a big 3rd down coming up. Tennessee 4 for 7 on 3rd down.
And looking for 5 and 8. We got 3 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. The Volunteers need to make something happen in quick time. It's going to be a handoff yet again to Kelby Fulton, but couldn't quite get past one of those big O linemen.
And the first tackle for loss on the night for Peyton Langan. Probably the first tackle for loss against Kelby Fulton tonight. And that's a good play for the Bama defense, but they're kind of in no man's land and they're going to go for it.
No way they make something happen here. This is 4th down. They've got 2 receivers on each side. Chestnut steps way back, hands that one off to a receiver who couldn't make it to the 1st down line. That's a turnover, and Bama's going to get their hands back on that ball, looking to get rid of that goose egg on the scoreboard.
Yeah, good hit there by Xander Freeman. Gets Bama the ball back, and over on switch. We have a 3-yard touchdown run by Ben Davis in Ohio State. They're going to extend their lead 21-6 over USC with 5:36 in the half.
1st down for Bama at the 33-yard line, right hash mark, and looks like they're investing in Booker Travis yet again, who's running upfield and finds a good amount of yards this time around. 2nd and 2.
And maybe they're trying to get him warmed up, get him heated up. And that's a good gain there for Travis.
2nd and 2. Looks like this might be another handoff to Travis, who's looking to block instead. Thomas looking for a pass. He gets it to Darnell Holmes, who gets 3 yards. That's 1st down.
Yeah, move the chains is going to be the story of the game for this Bama offense, and that's what they're going to do there.
Got a lot on the front line here. Another investment in Booker Travis, who is running upfield and finds 4 yards. He's looking a bit better this time around.
Yeah, Rome wasn't built in a day, so you are going to take those 4 yards every time, those building blocks to keep the drive going.
Just a couple yards here and there. You're absolutely right. Just keep that drive going. Keep those chains moving, because maybe we get another investment here in Booker Travis. Yep, he's got his hands on the ball yet again, but the defense reading it like a book. 3 yards found only.
Yeah, only a 3-yard gain, but that's going to bring up 3rd and short. Bama looking for their first 3rd down conversion of the night.
We're 3rd and 3. I mean, this could be the moment to make it happen. Booker Travis has his hands on the ball yet again, tries to stiff arm one of the defenders, but couldn't find any yards. Great defense by Tom Lambert.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that play call. 3 straight runs to Booker Travis. You've got to think they're going to diagnose that one. And, of course, they did.
And that they did. They diagnosed it well. The doctor is in for the Volunteers defense, forcing the punt away from Bama as they're running out this clock and don't want to give the Volunteers any more time than they absolutely have to, because there's only 40 seconds left in this second quarter here. 40 or so after the time clock runs out. Great punt from Bama. Way downfield, caught at the 12, and Adam Stiles couldn't find any yards.
Yeah, good hit there. You see the difference in yardage. Tennessee probably, honestly, 5 times more yardage than Alabama so far tonight.
5 times is not good math for Bama. It's great for the Vols, but not good for Bama. But the defense for Bama might be looking to find a stop to Chestnut as Chestnut dives out of the pocket way down left field, and he's able to find a 1st down, but he's put down hard. He's seeing stars.
Yeah, another big hit there by Xander Freeman. That one was personal.
I'd be mad too. I'd be pissed if I was anybody on Bama. You need to get your feet moving. You need to get your piss hot if you want to try and climb your way back into this game, as they're down 17 points and we're just 20 seconds shy of halftime. 2 receivers on each side. The Volunteers, now they're running out the clock. And looks like they're going to have to snap this ball before. Wait a minute. No, oh yeah, they are. That's a handoff there to Kelby Fulton. Finds 0 yards. We're going into halftime, folks. That's 17 points on the board for the Volunteers, and Alabama still have yet to score. They've yet to find anything. They found a missed field goal, but they haven't had any feet land in the end zone so far.
Yeah, got a quick Twitch update real quick. 5-yard touchdown pass to Jet Taylor as Ohio State finds the end zone once again. They now lead 28-6 with 3:58 left in the half. And yeah, Tennessee's been playing a perfect game on all sides of the ball tonight. And, you know, defensively, they've been doing really good. They haven't been able to get Booker Travis going. Bama hasn't, at least. And, you know, they've been playing really perfect. Chestnut, I don't even think he's missed a pass up to this point. And Bama is going to get the ball to start the third quarter. So if you need, or you do need to get some offense going on, you see the stats here. Passing yards, they're blowing Bama out of the water. Same with rushing yards. Time of possession, not even close. But they do have a turnover, and Alabama could not capitalize off that turnover. Great field position off that, and they still couldn't get a score. Things haven't been going their way tonight, but they need to get some momentum going their way if they're going to stay into this one.
Usually I like to pitch you the question of how the losing team finds their way back into this game. But if you've been watching or listening at home, it's pretty clear that Booker Travis is not the answer to the question. I don't know who else they reach out to. I mean, they've got a lot of receivers who haven't had a lot of airtime so far, a lot of investment in Booker Travis, and the investment just hasn't paid off. Those stocks are going down, and Bama needs those prices to rise as they get their hands on the ball to start the third quarter. And they find a good amount of yardage upfield. This could be Bama's time to maybe come back.
And if you're Bama, you're 0-3, threatening 0-4. You kind of have nothing to lose at this point. Down 17. Gotta let Coulter Thomas air it out, see what you got there.
First down for Bama, as they've got a heavy set on the line, and this is going to go to Booker Travis yet again, who finds that is a first down. Very nice indeed. Oh, that's second and inches.
Yeah, I think Bama might be trying to do some reverse psychology, like, hey, maybe we're going to change it up. Nope, give it right back to Booker Travis. That's a good game.
Another handoff to Booker Travis, who runs up the left side and finds a first down, and a bit of change on top of that. That's 5 yards.
Yeah, great blocks up front. He's able to get to the outside for a gain of 5 and move the chains. That's just what they got to do to get this offense going.
1st and 10 yet again, and another heavy set line for Bama makes me think we're going to give this yet again to Booker Travis, but the defense swarming the backfield. Booker has nowhere to go but down.
Daniel Fox getting the tackle at the line of scrimmage. He had a really good game last week against Notre Dame.
And the Volunteers defense needs to shut him down before Bama tries to get back into this game. Finally making a throw happen to Cash Crow, who gets 5 yards.
Yeah, that's his first catch of the game, and a big third down coming up. They're still looking to convert their first.
3 receivers on the left side as Booker lines up to block. This time Thomas looking for, oh, wait a minute, that is going to go to Booker yet again, who runs upfield and finds 9. That's a first down.
And Travis is heating up in this second half. They keep pushing the ball downfield. They might be threatening the score here.
Another heavy set line. This time we're handing off the ball to Philip Perez, who gets 3 yards, 2nd and 7.
And that's going to be the walk-on running back. And over on Twitch, we have a 5-yard touchdown run for Bo Mayweather for USC. 2-point conversion is good. USC is going to trail 28-14 with 1:23 in the half.
3 receivers on the left side. Thomas looking for a throw, but he's sacked for -9. 3rd and 16. The Volunteers defense is coming alive.
Yeah, David Little on the sack there. Huge play. He was looking downfield. I believe that might be a walk-on.
I tell you what, the Volunteers defense has been extremely powerful, just not letting Bama do hardly anything as they try and convert this 3rd and 16. And Bama has a lot riding on this play Thomas looking for a throw way in the backfield, and it almost gets intercepted. Amen, Mobley. And holy Mobley, that was almost crazy for the Volunteers. Gonna force a, wait a minute. No way. They're not trying to field goal here. No, they're going to punt. That's smart. They're going to punt this out and try and create some more space for the Volunteers.
And a solid punt there by Bama. It's going to start Tennessee on the 12-yard line.
The 12-yard line for the Volunteers. First down with 6.5 minutes left in the third quarter. As Chestnut looks for a target downfield, but couldn't quite connect. He's 12 and 15 for passes.
Yeah, Fulton heard footsteps on that play and then made a business decision to drop that one.
2 on the right side, 1 on the left. Haven't found any yards so far. Chestnut's going to hold on to it, but the defense won't let him go anywhere. He's stuck there.
Yeah, Jackson Matthews with the big stop. He had a really solid game last week. 1 tackle for loss, 1 sack, 1 pick, 1 pass deflection. He had 1 in every stat category, and he has 1 near tonight.
2 receivers on each side, and Chestnut needs to invest in a good long pass. Looks like it's going to go to Fulton, who's pushed out of bounds. That's 9 yards.
Yeah, only a 9-yard gain, but it's going to create some space for that punt. Bama should have some good field position here.
And you know what? Bama didn't let the Volunteers have a single first down in that possession. That's a step up. Bama is making these little things happen, right? It might not seem massive in the grand scheme of things because the scoreboard hasn't changed, but that's a good stop.
Yeah, it was a really good 3-and-out for the Bama defense there. They just need to get it going on offense.
A lot in the backfield along with Thomas. He's going to hand that one off to Booker, who runs straight forward right into a defender. That's 6 yards accomplished.
You'll take those 6 yards. He's got 49 yards on the night, only averaging 2.6 a carry.
Lining up at the 45. Bama are more than halfway downfield, and Booker looking to take them down even farther, but couldn't find a single yard. We're 3rd and 4.
Yeah, and I believe Bama's kind of been shooting themselves in the foot with their play calling. 2 back-to-back runs to Travis. They're only 1 for 8 on 3rd down. Let's see if they can convert once again.
Look at Booker in the back. That's easily a handoff, but yet again, it's read easily.
Yeah, Dave Dennis on the tackle for loss, and like you mentioned, they've been eating this one up. They've been reading it all night. You got to switch it up at some point.
And forced to punt it away yet again. Bama haven't been able to find anything in this game. The Volunteers might be walking out of this stadium, allowing no points found for Bama.
And a solid punt there, almost a for the brand moment, but it's a touchback in Tennessee, starting at the 20.
Chestnut and the rest of the Volunteers back in possession of the ball. So it's a handoff to Fulton, who runs up the right side and finds about 8 yards. 2nd and 2.
Yeah, Kelby Fulton making his presence felt. 14 carries for 83 yards on the night. He's been a big help for the Tennessee offense.
David Ware makes a good point. Lots of football left in this game. Nobody's left out of this just yet. Oh, lights out for Fulton, but he is able to find 6 yards.
Yeah, Pedro Montero on the hit there. That's his 5th tackle of the game. But Kelby Fulton, he eats those, and that's another first down.
3 receivers on the left side. Chestnut could be looking for a good deep throw to find some yards. Brett Britt finds 5.
That's the pride of Monkey's Eyebrow with his 3rd catch of the game. One of those were for a touchdown.
On the 38, the Volunteers have a lot of field to make up for before they can get into the end zone. Let's see how they make that happen. 2nd and 5 as Chestnut holds on to it and runs upfield to find a first down. This guy's not afraid to take a hit.
Yeah, a lot of open space, and you saw a lot of crimson jerseys there. And yeah, he's not afraid to take a hit.
Snap out. Chestnut's got his hands on the ball. Finds a throw out to one of the receivers, incomplete.
Good coverage there by Xander Freeman. And someone said, thank God we have no injuries. If injuries were on, Bama would be investigated like the Saints were in 2012.
It's Chestnut. It again, hands on the ball, 2nd and 10. Able to find Angel Martinez, who picks up 6 yards. We're 3rd and 4 for Volunteers.
Yeah, that's his 3rd catch of the game, and 3rd and manageable coming up for Tennessee. They're 4 for 9 on 3rd down.
3 receivers on the left. We're at the 46-yard line. Chestnut's going to hold on to it yet again and run upfield and find 10 yards. This guy is his own halfback. He's the fullback. He's the everything back. Quarterback, halfback. He's just ready to do whatever it takes to keep the Volunteers up and alive in this game as he holds on to it yet again, this time looking for a quick throw down the middle. Great slant from Brett Britt, who finds a 12-yard reception.
Yeah, and they're going to move the chains once again. Brett Britt up to 30 yards on the night. Chestnut having a pretty effective game so far.
2 receivers on the left, 1 on right. Chestnut's going to hold on to it yet again and runs upfield and gets swarmed by a blood river. The Crimson Tide have shut down Chestnut, but he was able to find 9 yards.
Yeah, good 9-yard gain, and I don't think the Bama defense is giving Falcon Chestnut enough credit.
Looks like they're going to be pressing forward, but before Chestnut can be found, makes a quick throw, not received though.
A huge hit there by the Bama defense, and Tennessee 5 for 10 on 3rd down, and they have 3rd and short.
3 receivers on left. Volunteers need 1 yard to get into this end zone. Close to it. That's a 1st down, and Volunteers are creeping up on 1st and goal.
Yeah, move the chains. Adam Styles with the 2nd carry of the night.
2 receivers on left. We're at what looks like the 14-yard line. Chestnut hands it off to Fulton, who runs upfield, but he is put down. He's tripped up by Mitchell.
Only a 3-yard gain, which is something we don't see a lot out of Fulton. It's either 12, 20, or -1. And a good play there by the Bama defense.
2 receivers on left, and Chestnut's got some company with him in the backfield, but he's going to pitch it off to Fulton, who loses his hands on the ball, and it's picked up by Bama. Bama's got their hands on the ball. They stopped the drive.
Peyton Lang with another fumble recovery once again. I think Styles may have just dropped that. Oh, it was punched out. Huge play there by Pedro Montero, punching that one out. A peanut punch, if you will. Huge play. And Bama's going to get this ball back. Not great field position, but Tennessee didn't get no points, so you're happy with that one.
You know what? That's what you got to be happy about. It's the little victories. You stop Volunteers from scoring yet again, and Booker Travis runs up the left side and is able to find a 1st down. The running game working for once.
Yeah, he's got 22 carries on the night, and I believe that might be his best carry. Daniel Fox on the stop.
Heavy set line yet again. The Booker is not with him. This could be easily a pass. Wait a minute, that is going to go to Booker. It goes to Booker, who finds 3 yards, but this running game is being read. They need to find something else.
Yeah, only a 3-yard gain, but it is creating some space for them. They're up to the 23-yard line. Lambert on the tackle.
On the 22-yard line, 3 receivers on the right side. Booker Travis runs up middle yet again. Can't find the yardage.
Yeah, only a 2-yard gain, and a 3rd and medium coming up. Bama only 1 for 9 on 3rd down.
Let's see how this goes down here. Ball in hand for Thomas, looking for a target in the backfield. Tries to quickly get rid of that and hand it off to Booker, but not able to happen.
Yeah, he was looking for Travis there, and I feel like they might be using him just a bit too much as he's going to drop that one. Tennessee's going to get the ball back here.
That's going to be a punt from Bama. Forced to put it downfield so the Volunteers don't have a good position to get their next drive started. Looks like Styles is put down at the 42.
And a solid return there by Styles. I mean, look, the Bama defense is hitting hard. I will say that. It looks personal, but the defense is creating some stops for them, but the offense is not doing them any favors. They need to find a score. And Bama just needs to keep getting stops. That's going to be the story of this game for them.
45-yard line for the Volunteers. 2 receivers on the right side. There's less than a minute left in the 3rd quarter, and Chestnut is taken down in the backfield. Look at that monster.
Lucien Nistor with the tackle for loss on Falcon Chestnut. That's another rarity. We don't see him go down in the backfield a lot. He's been effective with his legs tonight. 2nd and 11 coming up.
Chestnut hands it off yet again to Kelby Fulton, but is taken out in the backside.
Yeah, Deuce Haynes on the tackle for loss there. Swallowed up immediately in a big 3rd down. They're 6 for 11 on 3rd down, but they haven't had one this long.
3rd and 14 for the Volunteers. 3 receivers on the right side as Chestnut looks for a deep throw down the right. Forrest Handler finds his hands on it. Going to make it 4th and 5.
And tight window throw there. He hits Forrest Handler, and Handler is going to take another hit. I don't know. Should we be investigating this Bama defense? I think this might be a bounty program going on.
Bounty program is crazy. So looks like I don't know what Tennessee's going to be trying here. It looks like it's surely going to be a punt. Yes, it is. They're looking to get rid of it, so Bama don't have a good field position. It is received. They're running a field and take it down at the 25. Xander Freeman gets a bit of extra yardage for Bama as the 3rd quarter is over, and yet they still have not been able to score a single point. The Volunteers remain in control of the game with 17 over their opponents, and it's been a fun ride so far.
Yeah, that it has. As we head into this 4th quarter, a lot of opportunities for Tennessee to put this away, but Bama's staying in it. They just need to get the offense going. I feel like a broken record saying that, but it's the truth.
Ball back in hand for Jay Rezor this time. 9-yard reception, getting this 4th quarter started off right as Bama have a lot of game to make up for. They need to find over 17 points in the next 8.5 minutes of this quarter. Otherwise, this will be a certified loss for them. 2 receivers on the right side. Thomas has his hands on the ball, looking for a target downfield. Great route there by Austin Oaks. 18 yards found.
And all I could say is, where was this for the first 3 quarters of football, right?
Right.
They've aired this one out, and they've got 2 big gains early on in this drive. Finally, they open the playbook up, and it's working. Let's see if they keep it moving, though.
And that's Austin Oaks, I believe, his first reception of the game so far. I mean, and look what he's able to do when he gets a bit of attention. He's able to find 18 yards. Maybe we try and replicate that. Thomas looking for a target downfield, but pass is incomplete.
Yeah, he had a man open underneath, but he's just going to sail that one over.
3 receivers, 2 receivers on the right side. Booker's on the left. What are we going to be looking for here? Thomas looking for a target on the right, and the pass is complete, but Jay Rezor is put down.
That's his 2nd catch of the game. 3rd and short coming up for Bama. They only have 2 3rd down conversions tonight. Oh, excuse me, just 1. And they're looking for another one here.
At the 40-yard line, right hash mark. Another handoff to Booker Travis, and yet again, the Volunteers are ready for that running game.
Yeah, it was just enough to get a 1st down, though. Bama only has 7 1st downs on the game tonight compared to Tennessee's 21.
37-yard line, right hash mark. Thomas looks for a target deep in the backfield. Oh, it's intercepted. It's intercepted. That's huge.
What a heads-up play by Eamon Mobley. He sees the ball falling down, and he's just going to dive at it. Able to get it. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a review, though, considering that was so close to the ground. They're not going to review it. Huge play there by Eamon Mobley.
Yet again, Holy Mobley gets it done for the Volunteers. Going to keep them in this game. Chestnut looking for Fulton. Pass is complete, but couldn't find a whole lot of yardage off of that.
Yeah, only 3 yards, and where, if you're listening, you got to take that nickname. Holy Mobley, he's giving you an alley-oop right there. I think y'all might want to use that one.
Tennessee offense back on the field. But wait a minute, Chestnut couldn't find a single yard. As a matter of fact, he's taken down in the backfield, 3rd and 11, thanks to Nikolai Storm.
Yeah, huge hit there by Nikolai Storm. And a big 3rd down coming up for this Bama defense. A lot of opportunities to get them off the field. 12 3rd downs tonight, and they've converted 6 of them.
This has been a beatdown for Bama. The beatdown's not over yet as Fulton finds 11 yards, 4th and 1. Tennessee needs just a couple yards to get another first down.
They're going to punt.
They're going to punt. That is, you know what? They're playing it safe because they don't want to risk Bama getting back in here. We're in the 4th quarter, folks. 6.5 minutes left, and there is a good amount of football left to be played. Something tells me that Bama aren't going to be getting back into this anytime soon, but I've been wrong before. We've seen crazier things here in CFSL, and it wouldn't surprise me to see Bama having a little more gas left in the tank.
Yeah, still 6.5 minutes left, and yeah, we've seen crazier before. They just need to get points on the board, to start.
Let's see how crazy Bama can get. Ball in hand for Thomas. A lot of pressure in the pocket. Deep throw downfield. Oh, that's out of bounds. That's a shame. That would have been amazing.
And that was one heck of a throw there for Thomas, but couldn't stay in bounds.
Volunteers lined up along with Bama, who Thomas has his hands on the ball, looking for another deep throw in the field, but incomplete yet again. He just can't make these deep passes happen.
Yeah, Coulter Thomas only has 8 completions on the night, and they are 2 for 11 on 3rd down.
2 on the left, 1 on the right. Thomas looking for a quick throw as the pocket got swarmed. Jermaine Wise has his hands on the ball, going to get a first down.
That's his first catch of the game, and they're going to keep moving the chains.
Bama don't think that they're out of this just yet. They're giving it all they've got. 2 receivers on each side. Thomas finds one down the middle. Great slant route from Darnell.
A good catch. That's his 3rd catch of the game. And over on Twitch, they have a 28-yard touchdown run for Jaden Cobb and USC, as they're going to look to claw back into this one. OSU leads 31-24 with 1:58 left in the 3rd.
Ball back in hand for Thomas. Throws it up middle. Cash Crow gets his hands on it. 7 yards found. That's a first down.
That's his 2nd catch of the game, and they're going to keep moving the chains. But, step 1, move the chains. Step 2, get points on the board. You might have a comeback on your hands.
5.5 minutes left in the 4th quarter, and Thomas can't even get the ball out of his hand as he's sacked in the backfield by Daniel Fox.
And Daniel Fox going to bring him down. He had a huge game last week, like I mentioned earlier. 11 tackles, 6 tackles for loss, and a sack, and he's continuing that one here tonight.
As Bama are looking to give it everything they've got. 5 minutes left, 2nd and 17. It's a quick dump down the left side. Austin Oaks gets a 7-yard reception, 3rd and 10.
Yeah, just a short throw there to try and get some of that yardage back. They're going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. They're 3 for 12 on 3rd down. Let's see if they can convert one more time.
Steps way into the backfield, finds Booker with a good throw, who makes a first down and then some. We're 1st and goal. Bama's first time this game.
That's a 20-yard catch for Booker Travis. Good blocks up front and a lot of open space and green grass. 1st and goal for Bama. I believe this is their first time getting within 10 yards of the end zone tonight.
Maybe Bama can get a couple points on the board before this game is over. 4.5 minutes left. 1st and goal for Bama. Left hash mark. Thomas holding on to the ball. A couple receivers on the left side, and Cash Crow wasn't able to find any positive yards, but he did get the completion.
And a good tackle there by Devin Pounds. That could have gone the other way, but still a tackle for loss by the Tennessee defense. And 2nd and goal coming up for him.
3 receivers on the right side, but Booker's in the backfield, but he's going to run up to block. Thomas looking for a throw down the right side. He finds Jay, and that's 7 yards. They're so close to their first touchdown.
Yeah, he was pushing forward. He's going to get down to the 1, and this might be the one time I'm going to say this tonight, but I think you can hand that off to Booker Travis and let him get 1.
Now or never, hand off to Booker. Oh, but he trucks through a defender. He gets his feet in the end zone. That's a touchdown for Bama.
And that is a huge one. They have 4 minutes left in this game now. Their defense has been getting it done all night. They need another stop. But good job getting points on the board. Booker Travis gonna push forward, go through a man, and they got 7 on the board after this PAT.
7 points is better than none. And Bama's dream has never been more alive than right now. But that being said, the Volunteers are about to get their hands back on the ball, and there's only 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Volunteers running forward. They're looking to hold on to this ball. Angel Martinez finds 30 yards. Something tells me they're going to look to run out this clock.
Yeah, an encouraging stat here for the Bama defense. Tennessee has not put a point on the board since near the end of the first quarter. So they've been doing a really great job. Let's see if they can keep it up, though.
See what Chestnut's going to be looking for. Quick dump out to the right side, but Jackson Matthews slaps it down.
Yeah, and if he was just a millisecond earlier, that could have been going the other way for 6.
32-yard line for the Volunteers. 2 receivers on the left. Chestnut's going to hand that off to Fulton, who finds a couple yards, 3rd and 8.
Good tackle there by Nikolai Storm. A big 3rd and 8 coming up. Tennessee, I believe, is 6 for 13 on 3rd down. Let's see if they can convert this.
2 receivers on the left. Who's Chestnut going to be looking for? Huge throw down the lane, and KJ is able to slap it down. Very close, but not today.
Yeah, force that one into double coverage, and now Bama is going to get this ball back. Don't blink. Bama's still in it.
Great defense from Bama. Not letting the Volunteers have anything more in the fourth quarter. As Bama is going to get put down a little bit past the 40. Xander Freeman gets 11 yards on the return.
Yeah, and they got really solid field position to start this drive. Down 10, 2 possessions. 3:24 left in this game. Let's see what they can do here.
3 receivers on the right side. Thomas looking to make something happen here. It's now or never. Great throw down the right side to the 20, to the 10, but he's put down. He's pushed out of bounds. Bama is back in.
Austin Oaks with a huge gain, and Bama threatening a score once again. Could the comeback be happening? You know we're on comeback engine, so it could happen. Huge catch there by Austin Oaks, and 1st and goal coming up for Bama.
Folks, we have seen crazier things here in CFSL, and Bama with 10 points down is 1st and goal with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. They're looking to make something happen here. Now is the time to invest in Booker, but Thomas is going to hold on to it instead, looking for a receiver in the end zone. That's Austin Oaks, who has his hands on the ball. That's a touchdown for the Crimson Tide.
Austin Oaks once again with another big catch for a touchdown. It's a 1-possession game, but you know what, Morty? Speaking of comebacks, over on Twitch, we have a 2-yard touchdown pass to Annihilate, and USC has come all the way back to tie it up at 31 with 7 minutes and 51 seconds left in the game. Big games going on tonight.
Crazy games on the Twitch and the YouTube right here, right now. What you're watching, 3 points off. Alabama have never been closer to winning this game than right here, right now. But the Volunteers need to be stopped as they're getting their hands on the ball right now. Running upfield and gets put down at the 20. Adam Stiles gets lit up.
Oh, yeah, he got lit up. That one was personal, and the momentum is in favor of Bama right now. The Tide need one more stop, and their dream can still remain alive.
As the Volunteers going to try and run upfield with Kelby Fulton, who finds 8 yards.
Solid 8-yard game for Fulton. I would not be surprised if they keep going his way. He's their go-to to get a few yards, and it's 2nd and 2 here.
2nd and 8. 2.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Tennessee still have their hands on the ball, though. 2 receivers on the left side. Handoff to Kelby Fulton yet again, who's able to find a 1st down.
Yeah, and they're going to give him forward progress. Even though he fell backwards, that's a 1st down, and Bama uses their 1st time out.
Another handoff this time to Kelby Fulton, yet Adam Stiles this time, who finds 1 yard. We're 2nd and 9. And Tennessee rushing back on this ball. 2 minutes left still in this fourth quarter. 2 receivers on the left side, right hash mark, handoff to Fulton. Yet again, runs upfield, finds a 1st down, and gets a lot of yards right there.
And that's a huge game for Fulton, and you know what? It's not over, but the clock is in favor of Tennessee. They just need to keep the ball rolling here.
As the Volunteers rush forward yet again, Kelby Fulton finds a yard, 2nd and 9, and the clock is ticking, folks.
Yeah, they probably have 3 more snaps, so there is a chance for Bama to get the ball back if they can get a stop.
It's all down to the Bama defense right here, right now, as the Volunteers aren't giving up just yet. Adam Stiles, that's Roland Ellis actually who finds 2 yards.
And 1:15 left in this game. That's a walk-on with his first carry. They do at least have to take 1 more snap. 3rd and 8 coming up. Let's see what they do. They're in victory formation, though.
40 seconds left, and that's a kneel from the Volunteers, and looks like Bama's dream might be shut down here.
Yeah, just about a half a second difference on the game clock and play clock, so they don't have to punt here. It could be GG. We're seeing the GGs in the chat. They might have a chance at a punt return, but we'll see.
Folks, it was real close. Well, maybe, I mean, they're going to have to hike it, maybe. I mean, this game's not over just yet. Let's see what happens here. That's a punt.
Chance for a return.
Have everything written on this one play, and Xander Freeman gets swarmed. That is game over, folks, for Alabama, as they came so close. Their dreams almost came alive in the blink of an eye, but they were whittled down to nothing, to dust, as the Volunteers come alive in the 4th quarter and make this W happen.
And Tennessee fans, you can calm down. You finally come out with a win. And I was talking about storylines earlier tonight. They have surpassed their season 23 win total. That's their 3rd one of the season compared to just 2 last season. So big shout out to Ware and the guys over there at Tennessee. They've already got things on the right track. They're 1-0 in conference play. Bama, you know what? I can't, slander you guys either. That was a really good game, really good comeback. They made it fun. They had everyone on their feet, but make sure to tune in to Twitch. We got 5:30 left, and it's tied 31-31. So if you like comebacks, go on over there. Morty, send us away.
That's right, folks. More action on the Twitch, but our games on YouTube will be over for today. We will be back tomorrow, though, at 6:30 Central. If you want to watch some more CFXL action, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We'll see you all tomorrow.